Welcome back to Love Enthroned. Today I want to share something that has been on my mind all through, from the last time I posted to today, and it's just been so strong. And what is this thing? Drum rolls. Heaven on earth. Sequel to last week where I was talking about, Jesus Christ coming to show us the better way of ruling, and I realized that we ruling the way Jesus told us to rule will bring heaven on earth. So we might have heard heaven on earth, and people will talk about it like, I went to Maldives and it was like heaven on earth. What is heaven on earth? Heaven on earth is actually a very pleasant place or situation. So if you find yourself somewhere that is really pleasant, you just be like, it was like heaven on earth. It means that at the back of our mind, in our subconscious, we know that there is a place or there is an ultimate situation where everything is just perfect, everything is just peaceful, and everything is just right. So then if that's heaven, then what is hell? Hell is the opposite of that. So meaning hell is a place that is very, very unpleasant. And if we bring it into our everyday life, we see that we are actually living in hell. Sometimes we assume that hell is when you die and go somewhere. Yes, but we are still living in hell right here on earth. Hell is when you are not safe. Hell is when there is turmoil, there's crying, there's weeping. That is hell. And what would you call war killings? What would you call Texas shooting? Parents drop their children in school only to hear they're dead. That is hell. Someone is traveling and you're kidnapped, torn away from your family. Recently I saw on the news where there was a video with people that were kidnapped. They were appealing to the government to come to their aid. That is hell. And we think that it's something we turn to jokes and we laugh on Instagram and move on. But you guys, a lot of us are living in hell already. But that's not the ideal situation that God has for us. In Isaiah chapter 65 verse 17, it was God speaking actually. He said, look, I'm creating new heavens and new earth, and no one will even think about the old ones anymore. Now before this verse 17, if you read from the beginning, God was talking about, this is what's going on. People are worshiping idols, they are doing this, they're doing so. Verse 17 is now saying, okay, I'll forget everything of the past, and then I'll create a new heaven and a new earth. And then afterwards, he went on to say that, be glad, rejoice forever in my creation, and look, I create Jerusalem as a place of happiness. And he went on to say that no longer will children die in their young age. People will live to, a full ripe age. Talked about you build your house and you live in it. And I was reading it, I was just thinking, people build houses, they don't live in it. People fall sick, people die. People are killed every single day because of the wickedness of man. And God is telling us that, look, there is a new heaven. And in Revelation chapter 21 verse 1 to 3, I'll just stay on verse 3. Verse 3 said, I heard a loud shout from the throne saying, look, God's home is now among his people. He will live with them and they will be his people. God himself will be with them. And they said God with us. That's the Holy Spirit. So the Holy Spirit is already given to us, which is we have the ingredients to actually have heaven on earth. But how come we're not living in this heaven? We think that the prophecy of heaven and earth is going to be a new Jerusalem. Yes, probably it will be that. But who are the people that will be in that new heaven? We are the ones. So if we are killing each other now, will that new heaven ever happen? Guys, we are the ones to make this heaven on earth. And how can we do it? By loving. I was telling my colleague this morning that if I exist to make life better for you, and you're happy and you're healthy, and I seek your interest, I seek your good, and you likewise seek the good of someone else, it's a chain. And I just realized that one day everybody's living peacefully and happy. I go to bed and I don't have to lock my door because I know my neighbors love me and I love them. I park my car and then I don't have to put security because no one will steal it. I travel and I can sleep on the journey because I know no kidnappers on the road. A government will come and rule and everybody is at peace because they know that there is safety. This is the heaven that Christ was talking about, and we can make it happen. And the interesting thing is, it starts with you. God is already living amongst us. It starts with us, guys. Let's make heaven on earth by loving people, by enthroning God, by enthroning love. So as we always say, love enthroned is God enthroned. This is Unini Mosimabale. If you know that this video blessed you, I want you to please share it to someone that needs to hear this. Like I said, it's a chain. So the more we know about this, the more we live it, the more it happens.